In this video, we'll be taking a look at two WNBA games happening on July 12, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Lynx versus Chicago Sky. The Minnesota Lynx, sitting at 18-3, are gearing up to take on the Chicago Sky, who are 6-13, in a game that's hitting national TV this Saturday afternoon. These squads went head-to-head just last week, with the Lynx pulling out an 80-75 victory on their home court, but they couldn't cover that hefty 14.5-point spread. This marks the second meeting out of 4 planned between them this season. The Minnesota Lynx are aiming to keep stacking wins on their strong 18-3 mark. They've been solid on the road lately, picking up victories in 7 of their past 10 away games. The Minnesota Lynx are putting up 85 points a game while shooting 46.2% from the field, and they're holding opponents to 75 points on 41% shooting. The Minnesota Lynx are hitting 34.7% of their threes and knocking down 80.3% from the charity stripe. They're keeping foes to 29.8% from deep and pulling down 34 boards per contest. The Chicago Sky could really use a win, having dropped 9 of their last 13 outings. At home, they've stumbled in 3 of their past 5. The Chicago Sky are scoring 79 points per game on 42.5% shooting, while giving up 87 points on 44.5% from their opponents. The Chicago Sky are connecting on 33.6% from three-point range and 76.3% at the free throw line. They're allowing 37.5% from beyond the arc and snagging 38.6 rebounds a game. Chicago's got the home court edge in this one, and they're catching close to 10 points fresh off a victory. The spread started at 10.5, but got pushed down to 9.5 with all the action coming in on the Sky. Angel Reese is a force down low no matter the matchup. She owned the rebounds last time, and she'll make her presence felt again, especially since a lot of Minnesota's key scorers operate from the outside. Reese can muscle her way inside, and if Rebecca Allen heats up from deep like before, they might even pull off an upset. In their last clash, with a 14.5 line, Minnesota only edged them by 5. Look for Chicago to hang tough once more. Sure, the Lynx can run away with games when they're on, but this is their 3rd tilt in 4 days. Plus, it's an early tip that often brings out some tired legs and sloppy play. Meanwhile, the Sky are hitting their stride lately, nabbing 3 wins in their past 6, and they only fell by 5 as big 14.5-point dogs against the Lynx just a week back. Chicago's also covered in 7 games straight. I figure the Lynx are the top squad in the WNBA right now, but the Sky have been hanging in there against the spread a bunch lately, and they've got a shot at settling the score after making that first game a nail-biter not long ago. Minnesota's got real strength with Napheesa Collier in the MVP mix, but as a group, the Lynx haven't crushed it as massive road favorites, and I see Chicago at least keeping things tight. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Sky to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Like I said, the Sky have had trouble hanging onto the ball all year. That issue probably sticks around since the Lynx are good at forcing mistakes and clamping down on attacks. At the same time, Chicago's been tough on the boards at both ends, which means they'll limit Minnesota to one-and-done trips while grinding out extra chances on their own possessions. Their first matchup this season stayed under the total. Chicago doesn't pack a ton of firepower offensively. They rank just 10th in points, and no one's averaging more than 14 a game. Because of that, they'll likely slow the pace against Minnesota, trying to turn it into a gritty, low-output scrap. The Lynx have the defense to make that happen too, since they give up the fewest points league-wide. Everything lines up for not many points in this one. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Golden State Valkyries versus Las Vegas Aces Saturday brings a WNBA clash as the Golden State Valkyries, holding a 10-9 record and sitting 6th, head to face the Las Vegas Aces, who are 9-11 and 9th. Golden State 7 games back of top spot Minnesota, and they just bounced back with an 80-61 win over Indiana on Wednesday, ending a 2-game slide. Las Vegas trails Minnesota by 8.5, coming off a tight 70-68 loss to the Washington Mystics on Thursday. The Aces have dropped 2 in a row and 3 out of their last 4 games. The Golden State Valkyries are hunting for another victory, having claimed 8 wins in their past 12 contests. But they've had a rough time away from home, losing 6 of their last 8 on the road. The Golden State Valkyries are scoring an average of 79 points per game while hitting 40.4% of their shots, and they're keeping opponents to 77 points on 39.4% shooting. The Golden State Valkyries are knocking down 30.1% from three-point range and 79.1% at the foul line. They're holding teams to 32.8% from deep and hauling in 37.3 rebounds each game. The Las Vegas Aces could use a win badly, having fallen in 9 of their last 14. At home, they've gone even, splitting their past 8 there. The Las Vegas Aces are putting up 80 points a game on 40.6% shooting, while letting foes score 81.5 on 44.2%. The Las Vegas Aces are hitting 32.7% from beyond the arc and 84.3% from the stripe. They're allowing 33.3% from 3 and grabbing 34.7 boards per outing. Injuries stand out as the key factor here, with Golden State showing no one on their report. Las Vegas, though, is missing their top player, A'ja Wilson, who tops the Aces in points, rebounds, blocks, and steals. Without her, the Aces weaken on offense, rebounding, and defense. Golden State's covered in 5 of their last 8, while Las Vegas sits at 5-5 against the spread in the past 10. Their only prior meeting saw Golden State crush Las Vegas 95-68. The Valkyries boast the league's second-best defense, limiting Las Vegas to 35% overall and 24% from 3, plus out-rebounding them 43-31. Las Vegas fell even with Wilson playing, so without her, they're facing even tougher odds. That's why Golden State dominated the Las Vegas Aces before. With A'ja Wilson still sidelined by that wrist issue, things tilt our way. She sat out the last game and only logged 14 minutes the one prior. Net ratings show Golden State at 7th with a 2.3, Las Vegas 8th at -2.2. Sure, it hinges on Wilson's status, but the Aces have underperformed all year, with or without her. The Valkyries keep surprising folks and could do it again. I prefer them as underdogs over favorites, but they're rolling better now and blew out the Aces 95-68 a month back. The Aces just can't string together steady play, and it's tougher without Wilson nursing that wrist. The Valkyries have racked up enough wins to earn respect, going 12-7 against the spread. That's the top mark in the WNBA. As our first pick for this matchup, the Golden State Valkyries to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both squads aren't racing up and down the floor much, with Golden State ranking 10th at a 94.65 pace and Las Vegas 7th at 95.49. Lately, their attacks haven't fired on all cylinders. The Valkyries averaged 77 points over their last 3. The Aces 71.5 in their past 4. Las Vegas ranks 9th in scoring, Golden State 10th. Plus, Golden State 2nd in points given up. The unders hit in 3 of Golden State's last 4 and all 5 of Las Vegas's recent ones. Their first clash went over, but without Wilson, Las Vegas struggles to replace her near 22 points a game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.